Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you a fun and totally beginner friendly pastel 4-inch dot mandala tutorial. I would say it's perfect who's interested to learn this type of art. So here I will be using these materials and their links will be provided in the description box so you can check out. Here I have taken the 4-inch MDF of 2.5 mm thickness, but usually for this I prefer the 4 mm thickness. But I didn't have it currently, so I use this only. So first thing, we will mark the center of the MDF, and for this we will take a ruler and the pencil, and by the ruler I will mark the line like this. Here I have taken the 6 centimeter, and then after drawing the line we will mark its midpoint, and the end where this line is ending here, from there I will mark the another line. Do remember that the size of both the lines should be similar. Doesn't matter what size you are using, but both should be the similar one. So after drawing this line also I will mark the midpoints. So as you can see, the line is ending here, and from this only I started the next line, and these are the midpoints. And I will draw the line from the midpoints, and at the point they will adjoin each other will be our center. So here you can see we get our center. So what I do is, by using the compass, I poke a bit of hole at the center, just a little bit, not too much. So by this you can remember the center, and after this I erase all the pencil marks like this, so you can get a clear center before painting the base only. So here we have our MDF with the center marked, and for painting the base I'm using the Granatone's black chalk paint, and I use this because of its matte finish. So I really try different kinds of the bases, but as I prefer the matte finish than the glossy ones, so I use the chalk paints as the base. And one more reason is that they dry really fast, and so that's also a good point for an impatient person like me. Okay, so you can keep it for drying for approx 4 hours, which I'm keeping the max, but generally it dries within the 30 minutes too, but it's preferable if you keep it a bit long. So here it is after the drying, and by using the white charcoal pencil and the compass I'm marking the concentric circles, and usually I don't measure its length. You can take 0.5 centimeter or 1 centimeter if you want a measurement for it. And white charcoal pencil I use it because it's easy to remove, which I will definitely show you at the end of the video after completing the mandala. And by using the protector I am marking at a distance of 20 degrees, and I like to mark it at one side only. So by marking it here, I use the midpoint and draw the full line. After marking the guidelines, tap it off a bit to remove the excess chalk pencils. So you get a clean finished guidelines which won't interrupt while marking the paints. So for the center, I'm using the green rod, the big one, and the paint I'm using is Granatone's silver acrylic paint. And now the center part is done. So for the rest I'm using the Fevicryl's pastel acrylic shades, which I really love. And here I'm taking the third big rod and the yellow shade of the pastels, Fevicryl's pastels. Okay, here it is. And with the nail stylus, the smallest one, I'm filling it up. And then I'm using the aqua blue shade with the same third big rod only. Here it's done. And for the third line, I'm using the pink shade. You can say the pale pink shade. And by using the smallest nail stylus tool, I'm making a swoosh type, just making a line. So as I have said, just you have to put the dot, and by using the smallest nail stylus tool, just stretch it a bit. I have used this pattern before also in one of my short. I will recommend its link in the description box too. And the fourth layer, I'm using the mint green shade, and with the purple colors rod I'm marking it, and with the smallest nail stylus tool I'm stretching it. So as it was a small MDF, I'm first marking the circles, and then by using the stylus I'm stretching it. And for the, I guess, fifth, I'm using the lavender shade and the pink rod, and you just have to mark the next line between the before two dots. And after marking the circles, again I will use the smallest nail stylus tool and stretch it like this. Then I'm using the cappuccino shade and the second number of the rod, and just placing it between them. And again with the same method I'm stretching it in between of them. And lastly, in the opposite of the cappuccino dots, I am placing a white dot by using the small rod. You can see the smallest rod I'm using here, or you can use according to your space or preference which you have on your MDF. So usually the Fevicols paint a bit liquidy, but the pastel editions, the pastel colors, have a great consistency. You don't have to mix it or make it convenient for the use. So it's good shades for the beginner friendly. So here it is after drying it after a day, the next day. Now it's fully dried, so I will just use the water and a sponge, and you can see how easily the white charcoal marks have removed. That's why I use the white charcoal pencil, as they literally just need a bit of water, or you can say the wet wipes, and they easily get erased. You can see just few wipes from the water, and see it's all dried and clean. So for the varnish, I'm using the Bristol's satin varnish, and just shake it a bit and spread it. So here the 4-inch Pastel Dot Mandala is completed, and you can also apply resin on it. So do tag me on social media while trying this design, and tell me about your experience in the comment box below. And do follow for more such videos.